So there has been no confirmation that Russell T Davies is leaving Doctor Who, but there are now a lot of fans calling for him to step down as showrunner. And sadly, I have to agree. I think it's time for someone else to have a go. But who could be the next showrunner of Doctor Who? Here are a few of my top picks. Toby Whitehouse. I don't know if it's Whitehouse or Whithouse or something like that, but I'm just going to go with Toby Whitehouse. Toby is an English writer and actor. He wrote and created the show Being Human, but in the Doctor Who universe, Toby has written quite a few Doctor Who stories, and an episode of Torchwood. For Doctor Who, Toby wrote School Reunion, The Vampires of Venice, The God Complex, A Town Called Mercy, Under the Lake and Before the Flood, and The Lie of the Land. And for Torchwood, Toby wrote Greeks Bearing Gifts. Toby is my number one pick on my list of potential showrunners, and I genuinely think he could be a brilliant choice. J. Michael Strasinski. Now, again, a very confusing last name. I think I've pronounced it right, but please correct me if I did not. Now, this is a pick that a lot of Doctor Who fans want to be showrunner. J. Michael Strasinski is an American filmmaker, writer, and comic book writer. He is known for being the writer and creator of many shows, including Babylon 5 and Sense8. Now, I won't lie, I have never seen any of his work.
Why is he on your list then?
You may be wondering. Well, I have seen this man in interviews discussing his work and discussing science fiction. And honestly, in the interviews that I have seen, I love the way he describes the science fiction genre as a whole, and it wasn't hard to tell how dedicated he is not only to his writing, but to the science fiction genre. In the interviews that I saw, this man had so much passion when discussing science fiction as a whole, and that really just impressed me quite a lot. So would he be a great showrunner? Well, I definitely think he has the potential. We need someone who really understands science fiction and understands how to write science fiction. Mark Gatus. Not only has Mark starred in Doctor Who, but he has also written for the show quite a few times. Mark wrote The Unquiet Dead, The Idiot's Lantern, Victory of the Daleks, Night Terrors, Cold War, The Crimson Horror, Robot of Sherwood, Sleep No More, and Empress of Mars. Not only that, but Mark also wrote the 2013 50th anniversary docudrama An Adventure in Space and Time. Outside of the Doctor Who universe, Mark wrote episodes for the Poirot TV series, he wrote and co-created Sherlock alongside Stephen Moffat, and he wrote and co-created the Dracula miniseries with Stephen Moffat for the BBC. But within Doctor Who, a lot of Mark's episodes are very controversial. Many fans enjoy them and many fans don't. I personally love the majority of Mark's Doctor Who stories, and I truly do think that he could be a great showrunner for the show itself. Pete McTavish. Pete is another writer that isn't a stranger to the Doctor Who universe, although he's only written 3 stories so far: Kerblam, Praxeus, and Lucky Day. But outside of the Whoniverse, Pete has worked on a lot of different TV shows. He has worked on shows including Neighbours, EastEnders, Wentworth, in which he was the head writer, and The Discovery of Witches. But alongside Russell T Davies, Pete is also the lead writer of the upcoming Doctor Who spin-off show, The War Between the Land and the Sea. I personally have seen a lot of Pete's work on and off of Doctor Who, and I do think that he is truly a fantastic writer that could handle the Whoniverse really well. I think he could be a great choice to take over Doctor Who. Who would you like to see as the next Doctor Who showrunner? Let me know your choices in the comments down below.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Whovian Commonly YouTube channel. Cool.